Can't just be Realia question answer. Could that be the E equals MC square of both comprehensible input and output? The marriage of both. The fusion of input and output. All right, I'm gonna do a little experimental format of a video here. And the term we're coining, legit mistake. The term that we're coining here is Realia Mining. Realia Mining, right? I've talked about Realia in other videos, especially recent videos. Realia is the thing that you see in Comprehensible Input. So like, imagine this was that video. Like I'm teaching English, let's say, or Spanish. And these are good videos. So like I'd be like, okay, what's that? Oh, es una casa. Ah, sí. Es una casa verde, it looks like. And that's super helpful because you just get to sit back and listen. And the input, in other words, you're listening, is comprehensible because I can go árbol. And you go, yeah, I know what it is, understand? Es un árbol, and everything. So yeah, that's comprehensible input. This video, I want to do Realia mining. It's mining because whenever the Realia changes, you mine something new. I'm going to tell you exactly what we're going to mine in a second. Now, the term comprehensible output, apparently, and this is someone that let me know this in the comments. I said in a recent video, I was like, I'm gonna coin that term. And someone said, dude, you didn't coin it. Like that's a term already. So I was like, all right, great, even better. Then we don't have to coin it. It's already been coined. So output. Comprehensible output is a thing. So what's comprehensible output is the flip side of comprehensible input. Look, if you like those videos, which you should, they're good, where people go, oh, look, there's a guy just got out of his car. So I'm going to show you, oh, look, mira, ese hombre acaba de bajar su... Why not also do comprehensible output? So comprehensible output would be that we use the Realia, which is, okay, look, 2 cars behind me, right? Here's what we do. Here's the formula. It goes Realia. Should I put it on the screen? All right, we're going to put it on the screen. Realia, question, answer. The formula is Realia, question, answer. And this is to generate your output, all right? So it's totally fine for you to just listen. I go, look at that, look at the window. But wouldn't it be cool if I could be like, what's that? And you go, es una casa. And I say, es una casa grande or una casa pequeña. You say, oh, es una casa kind of grande, you know? Wouldn't you like to do that? I would like to do that. Okay, there's a guy playing with a remote control car. I guess I gotta show you the guy now. Okay, so the question is gonna be, what's this guy doing? ¿Qué está haciendo este hombre? Check out that car. Look at that. Nice. Okay, so my question for you, what color is that car, right? ¿Qué color es ese carro? I could tell you. I could do comprehensible input for you. You know what I'm saying? I could go, look, ese hombre está jugando con su carrito y el carrito es rojo. And you'd go, seguro. No, you wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say anything. You wouldn't speak. But what if I just mined Realia? What are we mining from the Realia? We're mining a question, and the question's coming at you. And you got to answer the question. And that's your output. I mean, I could do both sides, and you could just listen. But wouldn't it be cool if you could tell me what color it was? You know? Okay, that's Realia mining. Realia, or the world around me, and you. And from that, we mine a question, and then we answer the question. It's the simplest possible thing, I think, that covers everything. It's like saying E equals MC square. The formula before E equals MC square, it probably took like 3 chalkboards to do, you know? And then Einstein comes in and just like wipes it down, makes a little space in the writes E equals MC square and like drops the chalk. And everyone's just like, no. It's like, it can't be. Like, it can't be that simple. What about all 500 conjugations of all verbs? Like, shouldn't I study that? Or 15,000 hours of dreaming in Spanish? I haven't seen it. I'm sure it's good. Can't just be Realia question answer. R arrow Q arrow A. Could that be the E equals MC square of both comprehensible input and output? The marriage of both. the fusion of input and output. You can help me mine Realia because you could be like Tony. Like you could write this in the comments, like in Russian if you want. You could any language you want. You could say, okay, where are you right now? Like, where in the world are you? You could say, oh, are you friends with your neighbors here? Like, you could mine any question you want from this Realia. And then one of us answers it. Because where there's input, there's output. It's like two sides of the same coin. There's no output without input. It's like if a tree falls in the forest and no one can hear it, you know? It's like my output is your input. Your output is my input, right? So check this out. Now we got this hose going crazy. How do you even talk about that? I got more questions than answers here. Oh, never mind. It's not going. It's just water going through it. Okay. So what's going on there? ¿Qué está pasando? Get it? What's happening? ¿Qué está pasando? Okay. Well, there's a hose. Hay una manguera. And then there's like water flowing through the hose. So hay agua fluyendo por la manguera. This is Realia mining. You could just Realia mine yourself and you don't even need a partner. Partner's even better. You could go out with your teacher for lunch or your friend or your spouse, whoever speaks, you know, this language, and you Realia mine together. But even if there's no one there with you, you could just grab a notebook because your notebook, supposedly Einstein said, my pencil and I are smarter than I. You could say the same thing about your language learning notebook. My notebook and I are smarter than I. It's like an external brain. So take a seat at like a cafe, get a cappuccino in the morning, you know, and look around and go, okay, the world around me is Realia. What questions can I mine from this Realia? What's going on over here? And then answer the question. Don't just listen to the dude do it. Good input is good input. But wouldn't you like to be able to have a little input? And by that I mean output. Like a little, your 2 cents. All right, here's my 2 cents. What kind of weather do we got here today? ¿Cómo está el clima? Está bonito. We're in Octubre in Chicago or outside of Chicago. How's the weather where you are? Look out the window, you know what I mean? What are you doing? What's that guy doing? Realia, question, answer. And the world teaches you what you need to know. So I didn't know I needed the word for hose until I saw this hose like going up through a window. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I do need the word for hose. I thought that was gonna just be random. Like that's on my vocab list today. And I'm like, nah, what do you want me to do? Like, but if you look around and mine the world for questions and answers, you're gonna go, all right, so what do I see? What do you see? I saw a hose, now I learn hose, get it? Comprehensible input is great. But why stop there if you don't have to? People in the comprehensible input videos, when they're talking about their progress, they're like, yo, I did 1,500 hours and it's been like a year. I don't know how long that takes. And then they go, and I'm thinking about pushing myself, they often say. It's like pushing myself to do output. Is it that different? Like, is it that hard? If I can hear you, I thought the whole point of input was, it's like inhaling and exhaling. Like I'm gonna inhale, but not exhale. I'll finish with one more thought about the I almost said incomprehensible. The comprehensible input, like, oh, check out my progress. In my mind, I had almost started mocking that. And then I was like, I started feeling bad. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I realized, with all due respect, like respect to people doing that. How are you? I realized that comprehensible input only is a good hobby. Like it's a really good, and I mean this, it's a really good, it's way better than a lot of things. Like I thought in the grand scheme of things, like you're not out robbing banks. So I actually backed off mentally by thinking like, okay, like, maybe I could learn to play the piano too if I just listened to enough Beethoven, you know, or I could learn to box by just watching. And I realized that I have to give respect to the hobby of listening only. Like if you get to the point where you can listen to a lot of Spanish and understand it, then seriously good, that is a good thing. That is a good thing. All I'm saying is that if you want to do output, do output. You can do output too. You can do comprehensible input and output. That's what we're trying to do right now. Realia mining. I think I made that point. If you have any questions for me in any language, put them in the comments. If you have any questions about language learning or anything at all, you can put that in the comments. You know the drill. Perhaps we'll do some more Realia mining in different situations. Oof. So, adios. Bye for now. Ciao.